Most people know Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker. What they don't realize is that off-screen, he might be one of the most entertaining people in Hollywood.
The older Mark Hamill gets, the more he looks like Yoda. Seen that guy lately? He's Yoda. Mean burn this is. Let's all repeat the mantra, it's only a movie. And if you think you're going to go into the movie and recapture your childhood, you're setting yourself up for disappointment.
I can't put you on the spot or anything. I mean, that's kind of... Well, to get warmed up to this. Look, it's me! The Crown Prince of Crime! And also your father. No, that's not true! That's impossible! Get used to it, kiddo.
And if there's one thing Mark loves almost as much as Star Wars, it's doing impressions. Especially when Harrison Ford is involved.
What was it like working with young Harrison Ford?
Oh my gosh. For instance, we were doing the scene where it was right after we got out of the trash compactor. Shouldn't my hair be all wet and matted with schmutz all through it? And he turns to me and says, "Hey kid, it ain't that kind of movie." If people are looking at your hair, we're all in big trouble.
No, that wasn't bad. Oh,
He can have the job.
No one has paddles.
Nobody has paddles.
Yeah, no one here has that kind of money to spend on a pair of pants or and a hair
What
ball.
a bunch of losers.
Listen.
Maybe I should go hit up Dr. Phil's audience.
Yeah, maybe that's probably a better idea.
All right. Beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah, that's from Star Trek. That's not a thing from your...
Oh,
yeah.
whatever, you nerd.
In fact, one of Mark's funniest stories came from learning the biggest secret in movie history, and Harrison Ford discovering nobody bothered to tell him.
The director, Irvin Kershner, took me aside. He came to my dressing room, actually, and he said, "I'm going to tell you something. I know it. George Lucas knows it. And when I tell you, you'll know it. But if it leaks, we'll know it was you." So I said, What? And he handed me the piece of paper that said, "I am your father." I was shocked. I said, is that true? He said, "Well, you search your feelings, and we're going to play it like that." So at the screening, when that happened, Harrison turned to me and said, "Hey, kid, you didn't tell me that."
But impressions were only part of the story. Many fans still don't realize that Mark is also the voice behind one of the greatest animated Jokers ever.
Into live action, and it's just been a thrill, because, I mean, I auditioned for the part. They said, "Do you want to audition for the Joker?"
And you're the Joker.
I'm the Joker. I mean, I said, well, sure. I mean, I never dreaming I would get it.
Can you give us a little Joker right now?
Absolutely.
Come on, let's hear it.
Let's see. Well, use the force. Well, he's...
Sign that guy up.
Well, I think I love the thing of the Joker giving his review of the movie, which is, "There's not enough me!" You know? "I don't come in until half an hour. What's all that garbage before me?" The great thing of...
I thought, look, why mess with the success? We're never going to catch lightning in a bottle again. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. Let's let the memories suffice. And I said, you know what? My out is that Harrison's never going to do.
So where did all those voices come from? In an old interview with Conan, Mark explained why impressions had always been a part of who he was.
I understand that you're quite an impressionist. Is that the case?
Well, it's not so much that I'm an impressionist, but when you tell stories, you sort of affect whatever person that you're doing to try and give the flavor for what you're talking about. I remember I was complaining to Harrison that my hair didn't match from the last scene and it was bad for continuity, and Harrison's comment was, "Hey, kid, if the audience is looking at your hair, we're all in big trouble." I have to tell you something, too. You try working with Yoda for 3 months, and
it's a puppet.
It is a puppet, but
I got
it
scared
is?
for a minute. That Yoda guy is like insane.
Oh, we're just like that.
I'd ask him out for a drink and he'd never leave the studio.
We drove Frank Oz crazy, though, because not just me, but the entire crew, we'd break for lunch and everybody would be talking like, "Hungry, are you?"
To lunch you are going? A cheeseburger you will bring me, yes?
And once you give Mark Hamill a microphone, it doesn't take long before he starts bringing completely different characters to life.
Mike Myers does a great job, but it's Donkey, what are you doing in my swamp? Something like that. Forky! I'm not familiar with Forky. He's new to Toy Story 4?
Yeah. Okay, I am not a toy. I was made for soup, salad, maybe chili, and then the trash.
Do you do any impressions? And I said, well, you know, I've been known to do impressions. And he looked up at me and he said, who do you do? Ooh, Scar. And I believe it was just between us. You might want to work on that little roar of yours. Okay, now, is it the Will Smith version or the Robin Williams version? Because I can't do either.
Do your best. Your take on it.
Okay. The most impressive, the long-contained, often imitated, but never duplicated, genie of the land!
Of course, no one loves Star Wars more than Mark himself, which is why one moment from the newer films left him surprisingly disappointed.
Page 77. So I have this long list, and, you know, I'll tell you where I thought I came in. In the forest, when the lightsaber goes like this and flies off. I said, oh, what a great entrance. Ah! Ray caught it? She hasn't even been to Dagobah for training. What's the deal? I know, everyone said.
Yeah, let's watch it back. Let's watch it back. Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
But one thing Mark has never stopped enjoying is giving something back to the fans. And somehow, those moments always turn into something wholesome.
The last time anybody saw me in a stormtrooper outfit was when we rescued the princess on the Death Star. Open up the blast doors.
Last chance to win tickets to the premiere. You get to meet the whole cast.
Do I get to go to the movie in your outfit?
You can listen. If you want it, you can have it. Would you like to meet Mark Hamill?
I'd love to. Hey, that's the man. Besides you.
Who would you most like to meet at the premiere?
No, not Han Solo. Mark Hamilton.
Mark Hamilton?
I've been in love with that man.
Need that to be more intense.
No! That's impossible!
Shake, man.
Oh my God. Mark, it's Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, hi, Jimmy.
Hey, congratulations on your star.
Thanks.
What are you doing?
Well, I just picked out my spot for the star. I'm getting it ready for tomorrow.
Wait a minute, that's my star you're jacking up.
Yeah, well, not anymore. Hey, Jimmy, I got an idea. Why don't you put your star in front of Hooters?
I don't want mine to be in front of Hooters. You can't just dig up my star and put yours in my spot.
Jimmy, this is not your star.
Oh.
Which brings us to this next clip, where what started as a simple interview with Adam Scott quickly became a surprise nobody saw coming.
You love Star Wars.
So much.
And you told a story about how you invited Mark Hamill to your birthday party?
I did.
Did you think he was really going to come?
I did.
Oh,
I thought...
If he wasn't doing anything else that day, he'd be like, you know what? I'm going to hit this birthday party up. I'm going to hit this 2-year-old's birthday party.
I'm sorry I missed your birthday. I was checking my diary, and that week I had 2 other birthdays, a bar mitzvah, and a supermarket opening, so.
Harrison Ford again, and just talking about the old days, Carrie Fisher. How did you guys reminisce?
I said, you guys, I have a very bad feeling about this. Maybe we should have just left well enough alone.
You have definitely got the best role in this film, haven't you?
You think? Top dad entrance. Wink.
How I agonized over how to thank him for that. Perhaps with a cyanide pie in the face, or an exploding whoopee cushion playfully placed in the Batmobile.
If you enjoyed these hilarious moments, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and let us know which moment had you laughing the most. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss our next video.